jump in, jump in. Either you're right or mine. We just gotta get into something.
Hey, sweeties and swoons, it's your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, honey. So what is the business, y'all? How have you been? Have you been good? Good. I'm glad one of us is goddamn doing all right, honey. Because listen, if you're my Facebook friend, then last night, I think at around 11 o'clock, I rolled around. I was like, damn. Y'all know I just recently went to the doctor, right? Finally for my migraine. I've been suffering for so many years, but never just took my ass to an appointment. So I finally go, and the doctor prescribes me Imitrex. Now, before they prescribed it, we was going through everything. I told him it runs my family, and my mom's on it, and that I've used her medicine, which I think is called Fernol. Is it Fernol? It starts with an F, honey. So whatever migraine medicine starts with an F, that's what the hell I was using of hers, and that worked for me. So he was like, okay, we'll write it down so I can let the doctor know, right? So okay, cool. So then when they come back, they prescribe me Imitrex. I'm like, okay. Whatever. So I go and get the prescription filled, and I was good for a minute, so I didn't have to take it. But then yesterday, I took it at about 9:45, 10 o'clock at night because my head started hurting. And I was doing all right. It did take the headache away. I was good. Then all of a sudden, right here where the jawbone connects, it just felt like I was in a fucking vice grip, honey. I'm talking about that shit. Just felt like pressure and it's hurting. So I was like, the fuck, right? So I'm looking, and I was like, let me go look at the side effects of this medicine. So I go look, and I'm looking at the little side effects, and of course, bitch, my side effect is in you probably won't get this shit. This is very rare, but if you get it, it's not always fatal. But if you get these side effects, take your ass immediately. Do not pass go, bitch. Take your ass immediately to the damn hospital. I mean, that's not word for word, of course. But that's exactly what's fucking said. So I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So at first, like I said, it was hurting, but it wasn't like beating the fuck, wasn't kicking my ass. So that's when I wrote on Facebook. I was like, yeah, ain't this some bullshit? But then after I wrote that paragraph, if you know, that's why I didn't comment anymore, because it started killing me to the point where I could barely open my, lockjaw. I guess that's what you would call it. Like I could barely open my motherfucking mouth or something. So I called my mom to see if she's ever had Imitrex and asked her if she's ever had this side effect. And she's like, she has had the Imitrex with the kind you spray up your nose. She was like, but she never had no motherfucking conditions. And bitch, if it says go directly to the emergency room, that's the fuck you need to do. In so many words, is what she said. So I was like, damn, because hubby's out of town, and I was like, man, this is bullshit. Ugh. So I was like, all right, fine. So I called my sister, and it's like 11 something. I was like, what are you doing? And she was like laying down. I was like, well, but of course I wouldn't sound like this, like it was clenched jaw and shit. I'm like, oh, I'm talking like this. So okay, what you gonna do? I need you to do because I didn't open my mouth, hurt like shit. So I called her and I'm like, listen, I need you to catch. I said, just catch a cab over here. I'll pay for it. I need you to watch the kids because I have to go to the emergency room. I said, I took the medicine and I have a bad side effect where my jaw's swelling and the shit is closed. So she was like, all right, I'm on my way. So I'm laying down, getting Jacob together, about to put him to sleep. Deja's in her room, about to go to sleep. Next thing I know, Deja come busting in my room. Mama, there's an ambulance, because she didn't know that she was on her way to sleep. Like I said, it was like 11 o'clock at night. So she didn't even know I was fucked up. So she busted in the room, scared, because she's like, Mama, there's an ambulance pulling up in the driveway. And I was like, why did this girl call an ambulance? I mean, really. Because first off, listen, I told y'all, my husband calls me cheap-ass Candy. Well, Candace, cheap-ass Candace, honey. And I don't give a fuck. Call me cheap all you want. I think that's why, they say how opposites attract. I'm not the materialistic one. Like, I ain't got to walk around this bitch with Gucci and all. That's his crazy ass. So I think that's opposites attract. Because me, I could give a damn, honey. So I'm like, what the fuck she called an ambulance for? Because if y'all remember, when my sister came over here, early in January, February, and got everybody fucking sick to where everybody shitting and throwing up and shit, I had to call 3 ambulances within those 2 months. Nigga, they still sending me $600 bills for that shit. I just paid 2 of them bitches. I'm like, you know what? Well, I had to sign in and fill out the fucking insurance information. So I'm thinking, that's it. They sent me another one day before yesterday for $600 some odd dollars. So I'm pissed that an ambulance is in my driveway hole. So the ambulance pull up and they come in and I'm talking. They're like, well, what's wrong? And, you know, I'm telling them. Then I'm like, I don't know why she called y'all. He said, oh, you didn't call us? I'm like, no, I didn't. So here come my sister. All of a sudden, all you hear is, and she running the room. Everybody, even the paramedics, like, what the fuck? Because, you know, I guess she ran in that motherfucker. And she was like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I want to go to the hospital, but why'd you call in? All I heard was emergency and my jaws clenched. I was like, yeah, but I ain't say call no damn ambulance. I could have done that. So they're like, well, we can take you. I'm like, no, for you to take me up the street, baby, is $600. I can take my damn self. I can take my damn self. So he was like, you sure we can take you? I said, I bet you can take me for $600. Shit, I can take me too. So they was like, well, let us get up so we can make sure you can walk, yada, yada, yada. So I get up, and Jacob is just, I want to laugh so bad, but my jaws was hurting as it was. So Jacob is trying to figure out who the fuck are these men in his mama's room, his mama and his daddy's room. Who are these people, honey? And he's looking at it talking about, what's up? What? No. And when Jacob knows so many damn words, it's ridiculous, but when he want to take, when he be on it, honey, he forget every damn word. And it's so all you heard was, he just going in like, oh, why the fuck are you in my daddy's room, nigga? Like, so that was hilarious, but I couldn't laugh at the damn. So anyway, so y'all, you know, they leave, and my sister and them, they're in here, and my sister and her friend, they were here. So I go ahead and leave out, and she's like, Candy, call me when you get halfway there, and then call me when you make it. So I leave out, nigga, I'm not even gone for 2 minutes. She called my phone, you there? I'm like, no, I'm not. Not there. I'll call you when I get there. So I'm driving. Get into the emergency room, tell them what's going on. So, okay, so they make me go sit in the waiting room until it's time to call me back to triage. So I'm in the waiting room, right? And then all of a sudden, this dude, let me show y'all this picture so y'all can get the full motherfucking effect, bitch, what the fuck I'm about to tell you, nigga. This picture right here, this dude right here, now he tall as shit, okay? Like real tall, looking like that. And so he started walking like he coming from around the other side. He started walking, and I had just seen this lady on the news. Like right before I left, there was a lady on the news, bitch. Some nigga that she met at a gas station, and then the next day he came to her house, whore, and beat her ass, bitch. And when I say beat her ass, I mean this is a little side note, but this I don't know. This is telling you why this popped in my head. But anyway. Okay, so everybody who got a big mama, or you know, you got a great grandmama, or your mama can throw down and she got like the real iron skillet, you know, them heavy big black motherfuckers, big ass iron skillet, bitch, you can barely pick it up without dropping that bitch. Why did he break into this woman's house? Well, he ain't breaking the house. He came there, beat her ass with an iron skillet, bitch, till the iron skillet broke a hole in the bottom of it this big. Bitch! It's hard to hit a bitch and break a hole through a cheap-ass skillet, let alone a big cast iron fucking skillet. Do you know how many times he beat this woman? She passed out, he beat her again, passed out, beat her again, till there was a hole this big in the bottom of a fucking iron skillet, bitch. Anyway, so that's why I just got done watching fuck to my ass to the hospital. So this creepy-ass nigga walking around, and I was like, damn, what if this nigga just start punching the shit out of me, right? So I'm like, fuck. You know, I'm trying to look down and shit like la-di-da. But I'm still looking just in case he swing, nigga. I can, you know, run a dip or something. So then, bitch, he walked. Why he stopped right in front of me? I was like, oh, this nigga about to pop off, right? He stopped right in front of me and say, you from around here? And I looked up. I'm like, I'm from around here. And he was like, yeah, you from around here? And I'm thinking, nah, bitch, I just traveled all the way to this side just to come to this emergency room. Now, of course, I didn't say that, because like I said, the nigga look crazy. We ain't got time for the nigga to start popping off, bitch. I ain't got time. Y'all already hurt. That bitch can't take a motherfucking punch to the jaw when it's already fucked up, okay? So, I'm like, yeah. And then he goes, you Puerto Rican? I said, no. You black? I said, yes. So, he go like this. And then he tried to turn around and walk off real smooth like, and this big tall son of a bitch bust all his head on the TV mount. And nigga said, oh. That big motherfucker, I was like, is he gonna fall? So this bitch is pregnant bitch in the back. This bitch bust out laughing, like busting. I know, chuckle, bitch. This bitch bust out laughing. And I'm looking like, bitch, because you pregnant, big belly, you can't run that fast. This nigga get to popping. So I'm sitting there. Then they called me back to triage, but there was one guy already waiting, and so they, they took my vitals, had me sitting there waiting. So while we're waiting to go into triage for the lady to, ask us what's wrong, we're sitting right behind. Like when you go in an emergency room, you walk up to the glass and tell the lady what's wrong with you. Did she get your band? Okay, we're sitting right behind her. So he comes to the window. I look up, honey. That's how I got the pictures that I showed y'all. I look up and he's staring at me, and I couldn't take the picture when he was staring at me because that's crazy. But the nigga was staring at me like this with his sunglasses on. Bitch, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Why you got on sunglasses? He's staring at me like a predator and shit. So I'm like, oh shit. So let me look away. So then he start messing with the triage lady. Talk about some girl. When you gonna let me take you out? She gonna say never. He said, why? She said, because you get on my nerves. He said, I can fix that. I can fix that like Tupac. And then that nigga stepped back and did this. Nigga, I said, I couldn't hold it in, and I couldn't laugh out loud because my jaws was hurting, so nigga, I probably spit all on the man next to me. He didn't give a fuck, he was trying to flirt. But I'm sure I got some damn spit on him somewhere, because I was like, I'm trying not to laugh because the nigga crazy. And she turned around and laughed. She's like, girl, don't encourage him. And then all the little nurses come, like, David, go home. So obviously he does that. He comes up there and fucks with people. So he's sitting up there, and y'all, his teeth, I'm going to look through my phone, see if I got a picture with his mouth open. Like, they're jagged. Like, somebody fucking fouled them motherfuckers. And I was like, damn, that nigga, ooh. So why he gonna tell her, girl, I'll bite you, bitch. Motherfucking hollered whore. I was hurting, but that was the most funny. Bitch, you gonna bite me with them teeth? No, you won't, bitch. No, you won't, bitch. Close the curtains. Case closed. No, you won't. We gonna fight up in here, honey. So he was like, you gonna let me take you out? She was like, no. He was like, well, give me some scissors so I can cut off his band. It was like, rip it up, bitch. I wish they would have gave you some scissors. I would have hit her in her motherfucking head. So then he was like, girl, let me fix that problem for you. Let me fix that problem for you. You so sexy with your sexy self. Why she say, I'm going to fix a problem? He said, how you going to fix my problem? He doing this shit. Like, nigga, what the fuck's wrong with you? How you going to fix my... Well, first, bitch, you in the right place, bitch. We need to get you to the psych ward first off. But you... So she said, I could pick up this phone. He was like, why you want to do a brother like that? Why you want to do a brother like that? I'm like, bitch, what is he doing? I was like, Lord, please, God. What is his way of doing? So he's doing this shit. Now imagine this big, tall ass, weird looking bastard I just showed y'all doing this shit. How you gonna fix it? I'm like, oh my God. So she picked up the phone. It's like, this is how I'm gonna fix it. So he's like, don't do a brother like that. Don't do a brother like... Basically, she's gonna call security to get his ass out. She was like, girl, he'll be back in 3 days to do it all over again. I was like, oh, wow. So that was my first half. The second half, bitch. So... Which I am very happy that they did not take forever. I got there, I think I got to the hospital at 1, and I was out. I had a room within an hour, and then I was out within an hour. So that was great compared to how long I've been in the fucking emergency room, honey. So when they get me back to the room, and they put me in the room where it's like 2 people in the room, but they had the curtain. So I'm in there, and the doctor come ask me what's wrong. He was like, okay, we're going to give you 2 shots. To get the swelling down, and and then some steroids, shot of steroids and shit, bitch. So he was like, and for the pain, we're gonna give you Vicodin. So I rolled my eyes, cause all my old sweeties know everybody gives me fucking Vicodin, nigga. If I was a drug dealer, nigga, it'd be on and popping, bitch. Cause I got so many bottles of Vicodin upstairs. I don't take them. Vicodin does nothing for me. Like my family. I don't know, the pain. Vicodin don't do shit for people. Make me itch. My whole body. I be sitting that motherfucker like this. I even tried to take Vicodin one day as a sleep aid because it don't do shit for pain, not for me, and they ain't do that. So now I just got bottles and bottles of Vicodin sitting the fuck upstairs. I need to throw this shit away. But, so I looked at him, I was like, please, sir, don't give me no Vicodin, honey. I don't care what you give me as long as it makes the pain go away, but Vicodin just makes me itch, and that's it. So he was like, okay, well, we'll give you Percocet. I'm thinking to myself, don't they have the same shit in it? But anyway, so he leaves, and I wait for a minute. Here comes the nurse, right? She comes in, and she's pretty little bald-headed lady. A lot of people can't pull off that bald-headed look, but she's very nice. But anyway, so she comes in, and this is what she says to me, bitch. Now, you know they're supposed to make you feel comfortable. Or this is what she said to me. You're getting 2 shots. And girl, I was like, ooh. She said, I've had both shots and they hurt. And I've cried because they've hurt. And I'm like, the fuck? Are you supposed to tell me? Now I'm nervous and shit. She like, yes, she said so. And I got mine in my arm. And she said, so if I was you, I'd take it in my hips or whatever. So I'm like, man, fuck. So I'm like, all right, cool. We'll do it in the hips. So my old scary ass can't stand a needle, honey. So I'm sitting there, pants pulled down half my ass. And I'm bent over on the table. I mean, on the bed. So she goes. And I don't know who taught her how to poke a bitch, but bitch, she pokes a bitch very nicely. Because I ain't even feel that needle. And motherfucker said, 1, 2, 3, boop, I ain't feel shit. I was like, well, bitch, you better work then, bitch. You better have paid attention in motherfucking class. Yes, honey. So she poked it, I ain't feel shit. I was like, all right. Nigga, she started putting that medicine in there. Baby, I was like, ow! Ow! I'm like, ow! Ow! She like, yes, girl, I know. I'm like, bitch. Then she had to poke my other cheek. She poked that in and I was like, ooh, 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 nigga, I'm on the table doing this shit. I'm nigga, the ass tucked so far up because the shit burned so motherfucking bad. I was like, oh my God. She said, yes, girl. She said, I know, I feel your pain. So I'm literally on the bed, foot hanging off, one foot hanging off the bed, the other foot just the toes hanging. I'm like this because if I be real still, it don't burn as much. So I'm sitting there like, oh, Lord. Why did the little bitch then the next thing laughing at me? I heard her. I was like, oh, Jesus. I said, Jesus, because it was burning. And then she come, and she go help the other lady, and I hear her saying, because, you know, the curtains closed, I hear her saying, well, here's your discharge papers, and, you know, do you have any questions? And so the lady was like, no. I'm sitting over there like this, talking about, I got some questions. Bitch, no, I ain't supposed to be all in that conversation. I got some questions. She was like, I'll be there with you in a minute. She come over. I'm like, when my booty gonna start stinging, honey? When is the burning gonna stop? She gonna say, girl, it's gonna hurt for about 2 days. I was like, what? She gonna start laughing and roll off. I was like, see, that's some bullshit. But I am happy to report my ass is no longer burning, bitch. Pause. But I'm just saying, it do hurt. And then to top it all off, I had to go get another shot today for my Depo-Provera, bitch. You know, no more babies coming out of this cookie, honey. So I was like, shit. So they went ahead and let me go, honey. And then everybody was asking what happened when I went to the doctor. Nothing that much, but when I went to the regular doctor, when he was giving me the medicine, Jocelyn. But when he was giving me the medicine, I went in there, I'm filling out all the papers. I had been there before, but the last time I was there was like, I was pregnant, you know. So I didn't think to bring my insurance card because I was like, I'm already in the system. So I get there and the lady, you know, asked me for my ID and my insurance card, and I was like, oh, I have my ID, but I don't have my insurance card. I've been here before, so I should be in the system. And she was like, no, we need your card. I was like, ma'am, I don't have it because I knew I've been here before. I said, can you just look it up? Oh, no, this is a new system. We ain't got it. We don't have it. And I'm like, okay. And this is old-ass white lady. Looked like she about to break out in Parkinson's disease at any fucking moment, bitch. So she was kind of talking out. Anyway, so I'm like, ma'am, well, listen, I don't have it. I have my insurance number and my phone. Can you call them and just verify that, you know, I'm good. I paid my insurance. We good to go. No, I can't do all that. Bitch, that's what I wanted to call her old ass. She better be lucky she was old as fuck. Because I want to say, she was like, well, so are you going to sign it out? Well, we can't see you. We can't see you without your insurance card. I was like, well, there's no point in me signing any papers then, honey. I just told you I don't have it. And you just told me that your ass can't call the people. You know, I mean, I ain't cussed out the lady, but I'm just saying. You just told me you could call them, so there's no point in me filling out any paper. So I'm pissed. So I get the kids. We go to the car. And I'm looking, I'm like, damn, because I remember one of my old insurance cards. I thought I seen it, and I did. It was in my glove compartment. So I go back in and give her that, and she was good. So then we walk in, pass all the, you know, the physical and all that. So when the doctor comes in, he asks me, he says, are you on birth control? And I say, yes, I am on the Depo-Provera shot. And he said, okay. That makes people who have migraines, that makes your migraines 10 times worse. I said, it does. I said, well, we ain't getting off of that, honey. And so we just need you to give me a medicine that's gonna help me out. And he was like, well, I'm just tired, so I'm just telling you. There's no way this girl is getting off birth control. It's a motherfucking wrap, baby. Not. He said, why don't you just get an IUD? I said, because y'all gotta implant that. What you mean? No, I'm not doing implants. He was like, no, you don't implant, you insert. I'm like, you know, hubby working with some shit, honey. We ain't got time for shit to be moving and getting into shit that ain't supposed to get into. No, I'm fine. I'm all right with my shot. Let's work it out, bitch. Let's work it out. So, y'all, that was my day from, well, my night, or morning, whatever, from last night, honey. 12 o'clock in the damn morning until just a few minutes ago when I went to the doctor to get my depo, bitch. Thought I was playing. Well, next day, shoot me up. Thank you. So that was my day, y'all. Yes. And I know I told y'all I was going to do the next video, which it looks like from the old video, most of y'all voted on the little badass little boy who was beating the shit out of them babies. So I'll do that tomorrow. I just had to tell y'all what happened yesterday at the ER, chat. And thank you for everybody who were sending up blessings for me, because, chat, that was scary. Candy without her mouth, honey? That would be wrong on so many levels. But anyway, so let me get up out of here because I'm hungry as shit. I've been ripping and running all over the place. So, as always, thanks for watching. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend, baby, to subscribe. And follow your girl on Twitter. Yes, honey. And make sure to send me a Facebook friend request. And get your Sweet Addictions TV t-shirts. Soon I'll be, shout out to Nils. She's going to make me the, oop. It's going to say oop. Because I'm always talking about some oop. Shout that ain't right. So I'm going to get a oop shirt. And I'm going to get a, I ain't going to tell nobody. And then on the back it's going to say L. So those will be uploaded soon too. And like I said, I got the kids shirt. So y'all check it out, honey. And